Hello, Internet! My name is Tipsy Villain because I enjoy consuming adult beverages and then playing video games, and welcome to part 5 of Amnesia: The Dark Descent. Now it's been a couple of days since I've posted a video of this, and if you want to know why, it was because I actually had a problem with my recorder, and so I was playing, I thought it was recording, but it wasn't capturing the visuals. So as a result, I had to start the game over from the beginning. This is rather unfortunate. So, well, it did have some good effects. I now have a lot more oil than I did before, and about 5 times as many tinder boxes. I think I lit like 2 torches, because I was just rushing through the game. However, unfortunately, I also have no sanity. Apparently, wimpy little Daniel doesn't like it when you sprint directly at monsters. So, yes. Haha.
It's so cold.
Yes, see, he's hallucinating right now. He's cold, he's afraid. Actually beginning to get kind of worried about you, Daniel. I actually heard something about people with mental problems. We learned it in my health class. For people who are extremely in a bad state mentally, what they do, people who are so bad they're pretty much comatose. What they do is they give them a box of matches and say, okay, this is your pet. You have to take care of it, and that sense of responsibility will help lift them out of their comatose state. So Daniel, I've got you a pet. This is your lantern. Its name is Boots. It's a good name for a lantern, and you have to take care of it. I'm putting you in charge of the lantern. Is that okay? Is that okay, little buddy? You've already fainted 3 times, I know. Okay, that's the sound of me getting better from solving a puzzle, right? A slight headache. That's good. Oh, it's still dark. Okay. And we're back to insane again, I guess. But at least we have plenty of oil. We'll probably get through this part pretty quickly since I've already solved it. Saying, little Daniel has already fainted 3 times, and this is probably not going to affect his state of mind, so just clutch Boots a little more tightly, and we will be on our way in this happy place full of dismembered. I don't think there's anything in there.
What's happening? Oh, it feels like my chest is going to burst.
Yes.
My God! Vilhelm, do something!
Accept it. We're not getting out of here.
How can you say that? Alexander, you piece of shit! Let us out of here!
And I'm guessing that's what happens when you drink Alexander's poisoned wine. So it's a good thing we did not touch that. Is that a brain or is that a lung? Yeah, this is gross. Should probably not have dear Daniel look at this too long. Or we could just spend all day looking at it. Don't drink the booze, Daniel! I know you're stressed, but don't do it! Okay. Those of you who don't remember, Alexander wanted to get rid of Vilhelm, his men, and the sheriff. So he poisoned everyone. And that was the last of the chemicals that we needed. Oh, nothing in there. Oh well. We need the chemicals to burn through the stuff. We are in the wine cellar right now. Vilhelm's last words. My name is Vilhelm, House of Gerich. These are my final words, my confession and testament. 2 years ago, I was summoned to the castle Brandenburg. As most of the aristocracy, I was curious about what the supposed Knight of the Order could want from me, and accepted the invitation. The Baron was friendly and offered me a position. It dawned on me that the nature of the contract was sordid, and that the reason I was chosen was because of the follies of my past, not the honors I'd been rewarded with during my time as a soldier. I was to kidnap healthy humans upon his slightest whim, and do so without asking any questions. In return, he would attest to my character at the royal court, advancing my position within noble society. I would like to claim that I struggled with my decision, but it came swiftly, and I accepted wholeheartedly. What a lovely man Vilhelm is. I'm so sorry he passed away. Ever since that day I brought men, women, and children to Brandenburg. I can't remember the numbers, but there were many, perhaps even 100, none of whom were ever seen or heard from again. Tonight the Baron invited me and my men down to the wine cellar to celebrate our work. I had my suspicions as we descended the stairs, but he insisted and joined us in a toast. The wine tasted fine, and my men drank without restraint. So begins the punishment for our sins. The Baron has locked us up and returned upstairs. Forgive me for what I have done. I was weak and fell into his diabolic ways. Oh yeah, sure, buddy. Look, I don't mean to be judgmental, but I feel like when you're kidnapping people for who knows what purposes, that die probably violently, you're not so much weak as you are just pretty much a scumbag. Anyway, my men are screaming. Their skin has been pierced by their own tangled bones. I feel my insides revolt against their God-given nature. Blood has begun to pour from my eyes, and I can no longer... Ellipses. Oh, pity Vilhelm had to die. Couldn't have happened to a nicer guy. Now let's get out of here, Daniel. Daniel, why... What did you have to do with Alexander? Why were you friends with him? Were you friends with him? What's your relationship? Daniel. Daniel. What did you do? What were you trying to forget? He sat down by the Kasbah wall, gasping for air. Sweat poured down his forehead and onto the sand-veiled ground. Okay. Yes, it seems like what I'm reading from these little captions. Daniel found the orb and grew progressively sicker after finding it. Into the laboratory we go. It became impossible to avoid. The commotion in the streets begged for his attention. As he opened the shutters, the French soldiers opened fire on the two young men fighting back. Their voices were silenced in a haze of gun smoke. Yeah, so I'm guessing, though, Daniel was not a very physically strong man to begin with, and this just made him go worse. You can see the evil effect of the orb on his body. His weak, frail... Shut up, cockroaches! Shut up, whispering voices! Okay, we gotta mix up our concoction, make some acid to burn through the what's it called. You go in there. You go in there. Nice that you know which thing goes where. I know you can use the thing. Who's walking around up there? Put it down. Okay. There we go. Just gotta turn these on. And we can get our little jar of... Oh! Stop worrying, Daniel. Everything's fine. That's the happy music. That means we're getting saner. Haha. Alright, let's get out of here, Dan. stairs have collapsed. Whatever will I do? I don't know. No. What can I do? You, get back here. Oh my god. Oh my god. Daniel, pick it up. Daniel, seriously. Oh. That was not what I meant to do, but... Okay. Solved it better than last time. Okay, well, I'm not coming back here, since I'm burning through the whatchamacallit. After enduring 3 days in Algiers, a sailboat was finally arranged to take him across the Mediterranean Sea to Gibraltar. Having reached British territory, it was just a matter of reserving cabin on the SS Hortensia, headed for London. So as you can see, Daniel, due to his instabilities, was forced to return from his expedition in Algiers. Ugh. How am I doing on health? Few cuts and bruises. Oh, you're fine, Daniel. Don't worry about it. You're fine. Okay. We just gotta get out of here. Oh. See, that's not so bad, Daniel. Doing everything perfectly well, almost like you've done it before. Oh. Burn right through that. Oh. So smart, so smart. Daniel is so smart. The cloth smelled of desert and damp musk. The cloth smelled of desert and damp musk. The pieces lay scrambled on top. Too many of them, he thought, or perhaps too few. Seeing the, if you recall, extra-dimensional geometry of the orb can't be constructed by physical means, things are going to happen. Flashback!
It sure is dark in here.
Yes, and there's a good reason for it. But you can light the lamp now if you wish.
What's the reason? For the darkness, that is.
Stay close. Be careful not to stray.
What's the reason? Why is it so dark?
Pay attention, Daniel. It's important that you keep going straight and make sure not to stray.
As if you stray, the monsters get you. I know that much. Is there gonna be any monsters here? Yep. Oh, that's just a hallucination. Another of your silly little hallucinations, Daniel. There's nothing there. Stop being such a baby. There's nothing in the corners either. You're just imagining stuff. Oh, I can hear the music. Oh well. This is as good a place to stop as any. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Tipsy Villain, and this was Amnesia: The Dark Descent. If you want to check out the game for yourself, download is in the description below. If you liked what you saw, click like or subscribe, and be sure to tell all your friends about me on your social media account. If you didn't like what you saw, tell no one. Bye!